Focus. All right, guys. So, Yana Speaks here. And in this video, I'm really going to give you the keys to not giving two F's about what people think about you, what they say about you. None of that, okay? I'm telling you, like, it's interesting because when you have these epiphanies, it be like it's so life changing. Okay, just know that, right? So, for those of you who don't know, my name is Yana Speaks. I'm a psychic, tarot reader, empath, but most importantly, I'm a healer. All right. So let's get right into it. All right. So, as a kid, I always cared about what people thought of me. Okay, and it started because my very first bully was my aunt. Okay, my aunt used to tell me that I was ugly. She used to tell other people that I was ugly. She's called me a cow. She talked mad crap about me, and she made me have a really bad self-esteem. And I mean, it was so bad. Like, let's put it like this. Let's say I put on a shirt, right? Let me just use an example. I put on a shirt, and like 10 people are like, yo, I really like your shirt. It's so cute, right? I'm like, okay, thank you. Thank you. So I would be feeling myself like, oh, this is a really nice shirt. And then I had that one person that be like, yo, that shirt is ugly. Do you know I would go home and change that shirt just because that one person didn't like my damn shirt? That's how bad I cared about what people had to say about me. So here's how I stopped caring what people had to say about me. So when I was about like 27, I think, I was going to visit someone, right? And I was on the bus, and it was like a Greyhound bus. And it was like this big lady, right? And I'm gonna describe both of these women, right? Because this is very important. So one of them, she was a big lady. She was short and big, and she was limping, right? She could barely walk, right? Then was this other lady. She looked mad ratchet. She had some like long eyelashes, super long weave, big butt, but a very big, full figured woman, right? And she just looked extra, like she just had too much going on. So, anyways, we're all on the bus. Them two, the whole entire ride, just talk about people. The whole entire ride. Every time we do stops, people get off the bus, they just sitting there talking crap about the way people look, everything like that, right? So I'm just listening to them, and it was this girl, and I thought the girl looked nice, right? And they're like, "Oh, look at her, she's ugly, ugh." And they're like, "Yeah, I can't stand these ugly bees," and da da da. And as I'm looking at them, I'm like, "You two disgusting looking fucking broads got the nerve to talk about somebody in the way they look. And look at you. You can't even fucking walk because you're so fucking fat. The fat on your fucking body, you can't even carry that shit. That's why you can't even fucking walk. You so concerned about how some girl look on her ugly. You need to be concerned about the fact that you can't even fucking walk. Then you got these super long ass eyelashes, this super long ass weave looking. Oh man, and I'm just like, the fucking audacity. And that's when it hit me. It was like this light bulb that went off. And I said to myself, you know what's crazy? Every time someone has ever said something bad about me that made me feel bad about myself, and although they weren't talking about me, I just put myself in that person's shoes that they were talking about, right? So I said to myself, every time someone has ever said something bad about me, in my mind, I could say 15 things about them that I don't like, but I choose not to. And it was at that moment that I had this epiphany that, you know what, Kiana? Because my real name is Kiana. I don't care what nobody say about me, because anything you could say about me, I have 15 other things I could say about you. And that's how I stopped caring about what people had to say. Because as I'm watching these two women rip apart every single person on the bus, I'm thinking about 15 things that I could say about them that I don't like. And that's when it really clicked to me. Like, for example, my aunt would call me a cow and call me fat because when I was younger, I was a lot bigger. You know, I used to be 247 pounds. I lost over 76 pounds twice. I'll even do a video on that, on what I did. So, yeah, when I was younger, I was very chunky. My aunt was sitting there calling me a cow, saying I'm ugly. Keep in mind, my aunt is fat. How ironic is that? I'm being called a cow by someone who's fat. How ironic. Okay. Then I had to sit there and say to myself, every time someone that has ever called me ugly, they're ugly. Anytime someone has ever called me stupid, they're stupid. So it really clicked to me in that moment. Every time someone has ever criticized me, I can say 15 billion things about them back. The only reason I don't is because I know I will hurt their feelings. So what I'm trying to say to you is, if you want to overcome this whole worrying about what people got to say about you, when someone says something about you, because they're going to, that's just human nature. It's just the way the world is. Look at them. Literally, I'm serious. When they say whatever about you, look at them and think of all the shit that you can say about them and just laugh. And once you do that, you're never going to care what anyone has to say about you. Okay? People could criticize me on my, I don't know, the way I think, and I could go back and criticize them on the way they think. People could criticize me on my hair, and I could sit there and I could criticize them about their fucking hair. Because I'm telling you, anytime someone has ever made me feel bad about myself, in my mind, I can say 15 things about them that I don't like. Just like how I was able to say 15 things about these two women that were on the bus roasting random people when these two fat bitches have no place to talk about anybody, okay? Literally, one of them could not fucking walk. She was fucking limping. That's what you need to be worried about. You need to go to the fucking doctor and do some fucking weight so that you could fucking walk, instead of sitting here talking shit about people. And you, the other miss or whatever, get rid of them fucking long ass eyelashes. You look crazy out here. So that's how you can stop caring about what people say, honestly. And if you start looking at it from that point of view, you will no longer care. At least I don't give a shit. I don't care. And there's so much like freedom and not giving a fuck. Like, I don't care if you don't like me. I don't care if you don't think I'm pretty, because I think you're fucking ugly and I think you're fucking stupid, and I don't care about your opinions. Okay, I even lost like a well, I wouldn't say a good friend, but I've lost like 2 friends due to me deciding to embark upon my spiritual journey, who told me that what I'm doing is demonic. And I'm like, well, how's it demonic? I'm not sitting here, doing spells on, breaking up people. I'm not putting curses on people. All I'm doing is giving psychic readings to people and helping them to remove blockages. I've helped so many people. I've been on the phone with people crying. I've counseled to people. Some people that I've done it for free. How am I doing anything bad? But these women are the same ones that they smoke weed. They go to church every day, but they smoke weed. These are the same women who are having sex with men and they're not married, but they're supposed Christians. Okay, so what I'm trying to say here is, the next time when someone has something to say about you, just think about all the things that you could say about them. And just know that you know your heart, and you know that your intentions are pure, and you know that you're out here doing the right thing and you're making a difference, because at least I know I am. And I love what I do. I love to help people. This is my life purpose, is to help as much people as possible and change lives. And hopefully this video has changed yours, so now that you can go out there and live a life of freedom and not give a fuck what anyone has to say about you. All right, so I'm gonna shut the hell up because this video is longer than I want it to be, because I want it to be like 5 minutes. But anyways, see you guys soon, and until the next video, bye.